feel like I'm in the middle.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening,
Yeah,
wherever you're connecting from. It's a pleasure to be here. Today, I have with me a special guest. And as you can see her, my beautiful sister, friend, mentee, and business partner, you are so much welcome. My
thank
business
you.
partner here is not here today, Melissa. She's busy. Mother's Day event. As you guys know, that she has a restaurant and she has people that she's working with that have booked the restaurant with her. But it's a pleasure to have here my awesome mentee and business partner. Mm, you see what Chidima. How are you doing? How are you
I'm
doing?
all right, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I'm all right. I'm doing all right. We bless God.
Yeah, we thank God. So today, what we just wanted to talk about here is Mother's Day. We're talking about the women who've shaped us along the way, women who understood us from birth, women who sacrificed so much for us as kids. And at this time, when we celebrate Mother's Day, we're giving flowers, we're giving gifts, just to recognize our mothers and for what they've done and the sacrifices that they've had. And that's why my lovely sister here and business partner, we're just going to just talk about mothers, what mothers mean to us, who we are as mothers. As I know most of you that are watching right now are mothers or grandmothers, or you are children of mothers. So we just want to celebrate all of those individuals who have impacted our lives, good or bad. Because we learn lessons from all of these, right? And we just want to bring that and just recognize these individuals and know that, you know what, no mothers, wherever you are at, I know that in different places, we're celebrating Mother's Day at different times in London, in Canada, in Europe, in Sierra Leone, we're all in Nigeria, parts of Africa, they're celebrating Mother's Day at different times. But we're celebrating Mother's Day tomorrow. So though we're not going to be here tomorrow, we want to just recognize our mothers for who they are. Mothers, you are lovely. You've done the hard
Absolutely.
work, woman power. And we just want to say, you know what, whatever it is, we want to appreciate you all. So let's get into it as we discuss about our mothers. So tell me something. As a mother, I'm a mother. I'm a mother of three wonderful kids, two girls and a boy, and two of them are adults. And some people say, you have adult kids? Yes, I do have two adult kids, and the youngest is just about 14, which is my awesome son as well. So as a mother, it takes a lot of sacrifice that we have to make. And I know yourself, you're a mother. So tell me something. Tell our audiences here. What do you think about being a mother?
Okay, so first of all, coincidentally, we do have the same number of children. I have three beautiful kids as well. I have two girls, two boys and a girl. So they're all kids still. I don't have an adult child yet. So I'm still in the trenches, like they say. However, I don't see it as the trenches. I'm very I think motherhood is such a beautiful journey, to be honest with you. Um uh, Irrespective of all the struggles that comes with it, I can't sugarcoat it really, because of course there are struggles that comes with being a mother. But the thing is, it's such a beautiful journey. It's something that I cannot trade for anything, honestly. I love being a mother to my kids at all times, even at the times when they're driving me crazy, because like I said, they're all still very young. My eldest is my eldest is only 8. So you can imagine, and I have a baby. Literally, my youngest is just 1. So, and the other one is 6. So I'm still very much in the trenches, and I cannot really underestimate the strength that we have as mothers. And it's something that you do effortlessly, and even when you don't have free days really. So there is no off day as a mother. You're a mother 24/7, even when they're asleep. so long as you're awake, even if your kid is asleep, you're still a mother, even in your sleep. It's just something that you subconsciously do. And I am so proud to be a mother. I cannot, like I said, I'm just, if you let me talk, I'm just going to keep rambling and keep talking because it's something that I am so proud of. It does come with the challenges, like I said, but again, as a mother who, for me, as a mother who is also a professional, I know that I have, I have made a lot of sacrifices when it comes to raising my kids and being there for my kids as well, because it is something that um, you have to consciously make an effort to be able to raise your kids, nurture them, especially at this age where they are. When they're a lot older, of course, they can be able to take care of themselves. You're still going to be a mother because you're a mother until the end of time. um but for now, it's, you still just gonna keep nurturing them. You're gonna have to make a lot of sacrifices. For me, from a personal point of view, I know that I have had to make a lot of sacrifices in terms of my work, in terms of what I like doing, my hobbies. However, what I'm consciously trying to do is not lose myself as myself, because it is something that is very easy for us to do, as women, to lose ourselves, to just focus on being a mother, being a wife, being there for everyone else but yourself. It is something that I'm really trying to do to, stay in my element, to care for myself while trying to care for everyone else. But again, it is a beautiful journey, and absolutely I love being a mother.
It's amazing. Like I can see the smile in your face when you're talking about your kids, and I've experienced that with your little one, and it's amazing just the beauty to see that when the little things that we do for our kids, and how much they are appreciative of that when they're younger. You know, it's such a beauty, and some of the sacrifices that we make, sometimes it might seem as if it's of nothing, but it is, because we're instilling so much in them. And sometimes, we know what I say when I see my kids are sleeping, I said, this is the best moment of my life.
I know.
It's not that I don't want them to be bustling, but sometimes you might want that peace, and to the point where you're talking about having that time for yourself. Mothers were sacrificing so much. We're sacrificing sleep. We're sacrificing, sometimes we might prefer our kids to eat before we do. We, even if we have a little bit of, because money, sometimes when we talk about life, we need to deal with money. Sometimes even money, it could be hard to come by, and it's a strain on family as well. Mothers can sacrifice what they actually want for themselves so that they can give the needs that their kids want,
Hmm.
you know and at the same time, I always say, what back to your point is, we need to also take care of ourselves as mothers, because I firmly believe that you cannot give what you do not have. This my case was, oh, mommy, where are you going? I said, you know what, if I have to go for a massage, if I have to go for my pedicure or my manicure or whatever it is,
Hmm.
for me to be a better mom, for
Hmm.
me to be a better wife, I need
Yeah,
to take care of me, because you'll get the best version of me.
absolutely. Yeah.
So my encouragement to mothers as a whole, no matter how much you think that you can give to your kids, for you to be a better version of yourself, so you can give the
Hmm.
best of yourself to your family, always remember to take care of yourself. Even
Yeah.
if it's a walk, you have to take a walk down, like a 10-minute walk. Go ahead and take a walk. You don't have to spend money for that.
Hmm.
At least it's even something healthy. But the sacrifices, I'm looking also back to my mother's days. Like, when I think about where my mother would be sacrificing to buy my school items, for like my textbooks. And back home, it's not easy
No.
to get all of those, like how all the hustle she will go through, to all these different sellers to get my textbooks, to make sure that my uniform is ready for back to school, get my bags, get everything ready. The sacrifices that our moms make, you get to
Yeah.
appreciate that more when you go older, when you become a parent yourself, you know but there are times wherein you're not a parent, because you're like biologically, because there are people who are there, who are taking care of kids that
Yeah.
they do not birth
Yeah.
themselves,
Yeah.
and we want to recognize those individuals as well.
Absolutely.
You know, those adoptive mothers, those mothers who are silently supporting others who actually have kids biologically.
Mm-hmm.
You are very, very much appreciated. You know, I always say, looking back at my life and looking back at the ways that, like, I'm just reliving the moment right now, like where we'll just sit around and my mom will be telling us stories about our grandparents, about things like that. Those value that they instill in us, it never goes away.
Mm-hmm.
It never goes away. And that's one thing that I for sure will want to pass on to my kids as well.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely. You're very right. So I'm gonna start from the top where you talked about mothers trying to take care of themselves. I did mention that briefly, anyway. But yeah, it is very important because you really can't pour from an empty cup. I know it sounds cliche, but yeah, it is what it is. You have to be able to get some rest, take care of yourself, do things that you love. Um, I know that it's easier said than done because, especially again, when your kids are really little, you barely have time for yourself. After you're 95, you come back home to your kids. So even if you're a stay-at-home mom, that is absolutely even the worst. Like you literally do not have time to do anything for yourself as a stay-at-home mom. But at 9 to 5, at least when you go out of the house, you're out of the house for a few hours. But then again, I'm just saying, as a stay-at-home mom, as a professional, whatever you do, a business owner, as someone who is an adoptive parent, kudos to those ones because they are not your biological kids, but you take them as yours, and that is, it takes a lot of grace and a lot of courage to do that. God bless them. And even to people who are foster parents, it's just a lot of things to take in. But however, I'm just saying that find time to do little things, even if it's to listen to a podcast, watch a show for 5 minutes, take a walk for 5 minutes, or just lay down, rest for 5 minutes, or look at your phone, whatever it is that, just calms you down, read the Bible, join a church service, whatever it is that you, or speak to a friend, whatever it is that, calms you down as a mother. 5 minutes of that time absolutely does wonders. And then again, when it going back to people who are caring for other people's children, all I can say is God bless them. Honestly, God bless them. I know how stressful it is to care for your own child, to look after your children 247, and then you're doing that. Yeah, as an adoptive parent, you've taken that child as yours. But however, for people who are helping other people look after their kids, not as their own kids that they've taken up to be theirs, those ones, yeah, it takes a lot of toll on them. And I'm just gonna say, really, really, nothing else. Just God bless them. God bless them.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you, because having your own biological kid is one thing, but not having one and being there to those aunties, those adoptive parents, those foster parents
Hmm.
doing what they do,
Hmm.
only takes grace.
Yeah.
It only takes grace. But one thing, like for myself, what I will always say when I was growing up, some of the lessons that I learned from my mom is like respect for people. You know, respect others irrespective of who they are. Respect for elders. Like, it's such a different society sometimes when I think about what my culture is, my cultural background, and then I
Hmm.
come here, and and like in the transit, and you see somebody, older person, standing up, and then the little kids are sitting down. It's such the opposite of what we back home. I will be getting up and
Yeah.
and having the older person sit down.
Yeah.
So there are cultural differences in terms of how our mothers are treated, but all the same, we know that the people, the birthers, or the people that are take care, that are standing in place of our mothers. Maybe some people have lost their mothers, or some people just don't have
Yeah.
one. Uh,
Yeah.
They're meant to be, to be celebrated no matter what, because those are the mothers who, for myself, my mother instilled in me like faith in difficult circumstances, believing that whatever that you're going through at this point in time, it is a phase,
Yeah.
that there are better things at the end. There are better things coming up. Sometimes those are things that we are going through are only building us to a better version of ourselves. It's molding us, because no one is the experiences that we go through are the things that make us who we are today. So
Yeah.
when I reflect on one of the things that my mother taught me, seeing all the experiences that she went through herself, like faith in difficult seasons, because it is a season. Just like we have spring, just like we have summer, just like we have autumn, just like we have winter, it's going to pass.
Yeah.
So that's just strengthening you to be a better version of yourself. That's just strengthening you. It builds resilience, because there might be tougher times ahead that you need that experience from past in
Mm-hmm.
order to be able to move forward. And hard work and consistency. Oh boy, our mothers work hard. They will like back home, even though you're talking about stay at home parents, kudos to you. Because you 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 have no time to
Yeah.
do something else other than, it's 24/7. It's
Mm.
24/7 you're there. But it's not going in vain, right? Because
Mm.
what you are instilling in your kids, even though I respect those that have daycares that do take care of kids, no daycare can give that to your kid.
Absolutely.
So that is one of the best things of being a stay-at-home mom. And I commend people who do that. And imagine, as a professional as well, having to be taking care of your kids and then going out as a professional doing both. It's like twice a full-time job in
Yeah.
itself. So the hard work and the consistency and the perseverance and the disciplines that we instill in our kids, it goes a long way. And helping others, even when you have little time yourself, you cannot be sick. I had there's this ad that I watched once. They were showing about the dad being sick and the mom taking care,
Oh yeah.
the kids being sick and the mom taking, and then now the mom is sick and no one is there to take care of the mom, because it's like she's holding the family
Yeah,
together
why is she sick?
while she's sick. She's still having to prepare meals. She's still having to take care of the kids while she's sick. So
Mm.
kudos to you, mom. You never give up on your kids and you never give up on yourself. And we just want to appreciate you all. So, what will be the last word you will say we want to give to our mothers out there before we close?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, God bless you. I see you. We see all your sacrifices, your strength. We see your resilience. We see your courage. We see what you're doing as a mother, and bearing in mind that as a mother, you're not just raising your kids for yourself, you're raising them for the world. Because what you put in your kids and the times that you invest in your kids, they would be able to give that to people outside. And what you raise at home, people are going to see outside in terms of how they interact with people out there and in what they do out there. When you properly raise your kids at home, you're sure that when you hear that there is chaos going out there, that it's not your child. And that is part of the responsibility that you have as a mother or as a parent generally, but we're not here for the fathers anyway.
I love that.
Yeah, or as a parent generally. So I'm just gonna say that your mothers, you're doing an amazing job. Keep being you, keep showing up, don't lose yourself. Uh Faith, I cannot underestimate how important it is to know God and to be able to carry Him along and make Him the center of your life, because you cannot even do it on your own. You have to put in the work, but above all, you have to trust God and put Him first. And don't keep don't stop praying, keep trusting God, keep praying over your children, keep speaking into their life positive words, affirmations every time. I mean, the Bible says pray without ceasing, and that's just really it. So keep doing that 2 for 7 over your kids. Keep, because again, your child might be well raised at home, you know, you do everything right, and they meet one person, just one single person, and everything just goes upside down.
Mhm.
And that's why the importance, that's where the importance of prayers comes in. So you just keep speaking the word, and I'm here giving you that, you know, that motivation that you need, that clap that you need, just to tell you that you're brave, you're doing that, you rock. I cannot even say enough, because everything I'm saying to you as a mother, I am saying to myself, because again, you make a lot of sacrifices right from when you start to look for a child, or when you're trying, when you're pregnant, during birth, no matter how the baby came into the world. Again, that's another debate that we're not going to go through. But every mother is a every mother is a mother, no matter how the kids got in here, no matter how. I don't really care, so long as that you're taking care of that child and you're nurturing them. Even grandmothers, I mean, mothers, grandmothers, aunties, you're a mother, and great grandmothers. And I just want to say, keep doing you. God bless you. God give you the strength to raise your kids to be um people that you desire them to be world changers, kingdom movers, shakers, and just to raise them in a way that is pleasing to God's sight. Yep.
So great. How can I top that? How can I top that? I would just say before we leave here, you say, no mother is perfect.
No.
And many of us, we carry burdens we didn't fully understand. Like our mothers carry so much we didn't understand until we became mothers ourselves, right? And we became adults ourselves, and we get to understand, you know what? They carried a lot on their shoulders. So today, we just want to celebrate the women who raised us, those who prayed for us, those who protected us, those who taught us lessons that those lessons are still guiding us even for today,
Yeah.
even today, and we're passing that on to our kids. So for every mother that is listening today, we just want to say thank you. To those that are missing their mothers today, we see you. And to the rest of the generation of women that are raising families while they're still building their dreams, either for business, keep going. So the impact that you are having on the lives of others, it goes a long way. So keep being the mother that you are. So to everyone around the world, to every mother who's listening, to every grandmother, to the motherless who may have lost their mothers, we appreciate you all. We love you. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and remember that you cannot give what you do not have. You
Mhm.
cannot pour from an empty cup. Fill yourself back up so that you can give the best version
Yeah,
of this
absolutely.
to the little ones. Until next time, step out in faith. And thank you so much for joining me today, Chidima. It's been a
Thank
blessing.
you.
It's been a
Thank you for
pleasure
having me.
for sure. And God bless you all. Bye
God
for now.
bless you all. Bye.